Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you are a new face, welcome, and it's really good to have you here. And if you are a returning subscriber, soul family, it's good to see you. Please get yourself comfortable, get your tea, get your snacks, get yourself comfortable. You know how my reads go. I would like to let people know the reason why you can't see my face at the moment is because I had some microblading done on my eyebrows yesterday and they are looking intense. Okay, I don't want to scare any babies or scare anyone with those big bushy eyebrows. So I will be waiting until they have completely healed and then I will be going back to the normal setup that I have. Okay, so I do apologize if this is any inconvenience for anyone here, but I'm sure you would not appreciate my eyebrows in the state they are right now. It's the first time I've had my eyebrows not microbladed. And I didn't realize that it takes a while. They look very, very, what's the word? Just in your face a little bit. Okay. So once that's calmed down, I will go back to my normal listing. Now let's see what wants to come through. Before I start, actually, I want to ring this bell. This is my lady bell. If you have any type of sound sensitivity or you just don't like the sound of bells, please turn down your volume and I will start ringing it to cleanse the air. This one or this one? Okay. Been told to go here. So let's see what's happening. All right. I hope everyone's having a really good day. Please know that my readings, I'm going to do my legal disclaimer. I know it's boring. I know people don't like them, but they have to be said. So know that all of my readings, both personal and collective, are for entertainment purposes only. You have to use your own discernment and common sense when it comes to deciphering any messages that may come through from tarot. Please know that my readings are confirmation and clarity of what you already intuitively know. If anything comes up that is shocking, is confusing, or is news to you, then this isn't your reading, and that's okay. As it is a collective reading, not everything is going to resonate. If it doesn't resonate for you, it's going to resonate for someone else. If I say he, she, masculine or feminine, I'm picking up on energies. It's really up to you whether or not you assign a gender, whether you swap that around, leave it as it is, or get rid of them altogether. All right. Please do not make the story fit if it doesn't. It's okay if it doesn't. If I say anything to do with law, so including courts, anything legal, anything to do with mental health, physical health, or finances, know that I'm not a professional in those areas. I don't claim to be. These are just messages that are coming through. Please ensure that if it really resonates for you in those areas, that you are actually speaking to somebody in the sectors that resonates to, such as a lawyer, doctor, therapist, and so on and so forth, before taking any advice from me. Okay, as I do not take any responsibility for anyone on here, only because everyone here should be 18 plus watching these videos. If you are, you should be knowing what you're doing. I think I've got that all out. Okay, so we've got lovers and friends at the back. Lovers and friends is coming up. Okay, so what's happening with lovers and friends? What is going with lovers and friends? Let's find out. Tell me, Spirit, what do we need to know? Lies you tell. Lies you tell, and my fair lady. So I don't know, this is something about an honest, someone wanting to treat someone, they want to court someone here. That lovers and friends, there's somebody in here. I don't know if this is someone in a friendship circle that wants to turn it into something more. Sailing ship and my fair lady. They may have felt like they missed out on an opportunity, or they don't want to miss the last ship, the last setting sail. Tell me about this lovers and friends, please. Oh, the altar and my fair lady, and then it says dead peacock upside down. I'm going to get out the book for this because, and it's only a small book, but this is a really new deck for me. I want to know about the dead peacock. Where is it? Dead peacocks. The death of one's ego. You or someone else is putting their pride and ego to the side. It's upside down. Someone here is being very prideful. Someone's being very prideful. They're peacocking. I don't know if there is somebody within there's someone that wants to be a friend and then take it further, or there is someone who is your friend who wants to take you to the altar. The marriage card, this situation involves marriage. Someone is either thinking of marriage or is already married. So this person could already be married and they're thinking about you. Or they could be thinking about taking you to the altar. Now, let me get friends out as well. My fair lady. Come on, let's have a look. Where? Oh, here we go. Blah, 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 blah. No, it's not. That's weird. Lovers and friends. It's because I'm looking at friends and lovers. Okay, so that changes the energy, doesn't it? Because I was saying friends and lovers, as in friends that turn into lovers, but this is lovers and friends. Someone who's in a polyamorous relationship. This is someone who's in a polyamorous relationship and they're looking at someone here like, you are my fair lady. Where's the L's at? Lovers and friends. It just says friends with benefits. That's it. This is somebody who is married or acts like they are single when they're not. That wants some sort of friends with benefits. Maybe with someone in the collective, or maybe they were getting friends with benefits with someone here. This person is very egotistical though. There's the energy of, I can do this. Oh, I haven't put my light on. Oh my gosh, give me 1 sec, yeah? Let me put my light on. Excuse me. There we go. And then there was light. This person, there's something about them being very egotistical in being able to get whoever they want, or having like mistresses or misters on the side. My fair lady, I'm going to read that one because what I'm getting from that is that there's someone here that they want, that they can't get. Universal karma, the karma card. This is karma. Someone getting their karma, be it good or bad. So this is good karma for someone here. And why is someone in their ego then? What's going on here? What is going on? Lonely pictures is upside down. It's the last one I'm going to look at. Lovely pictures in reverse. Watching from afar. Someone has been watching you via social media accounts and or looking at old pictures of you. Now it's upside down. I don't know if that means that somebody has created a new profile. This person's been blocked. This person's been blocked, or this is an encouragement to block someone here. And by doing so, you will be giving some sort of good karma. Because this is definitely a cycle that needs to end. This person is not, they're not for you because you've got special recipe. We've got some spell work going on and drinks of pain. Is this person upset that they can't get through your, they can't get onto your social media anymore. They're having to make new profiles to do so. This person is either attached now or they were attached when they maybe had an opportunity and they decided to sail away on that boat. Well, and I heard stupid is as stupid does. I don't know if this person thought that whoever it was, whatever this option was, if there was an opportunity to come forward, that it would have been a dumb opportunity or it wouldn't have been the right opportunity, so they didn't bother. Let me just move my incense because it's falling all over my laptop. All over my laptop. Stop it. Let me put you there. There we go. Please don't lose hope. It's upside down and healing from heartache and be your true self. Someone here is quite upset that you've closed a cycle. The past returns for time. Exactly, look. It's closed. Healing from heartache because someone's healed from this. They took time for spirit because they were holding on way too tight. Someone here was holding on way too tight and was working way too hard when it came to healing something or not healing something. This person maybe didn't want you to heal something because it meant that you would no longer be an option. They wanted you to be an option. They wanted someone here to be an option. And I don't know if somebody was like holding on to it's almost like, you know, when you think, well, if I heal this, then it means that I'll be able to move towards this person. Or if I heal this, then maybe more money will come in for me. It's almost like seeing it very 3D of that journey that we go on to heal. If I do this, then I will get this from it, rather than if I do this, I might feel better. And if I feel better, then I'll be vibrating at a higher level and better things will come in for me. And leaving it very vague like that, and that means that the focus is just on you and it's on your healing and how you feel in present moment. Because can you imagine if you went to therapy and the therapist was like, right, so if you heal this part of your past trauma wound, then in 6 months' time, you will be able to date again. They can't give you something as specific as that because you don't know how you're going to be in 6 months. And, you know, healing it's not linear. Someone here was trying to keep, someone was doing this and I feel like it's been passed. So I don't know if this is you or the person you're thinking of, that was, they wanted to heal, but they were expecting a specific result from it. This person over here has given up now. There's something about giving up on the fact that they've lost hope because of something about you turning around how you see yourself or how you truly express yourself. And there may have been the energy in the past of not completely expressing yourself, or not completely in relationships being able to express what it is that you want or need. Maybe you didn't know what you wanted or needed, or maybe the person you were with was quite overpowering. Now this person, I'm getting F-boy, F-girl, F-he, she, they energy from them. They've lost hope. Why have they... What were they expecting? I feel like they expected something to be opened or left opened. Do you want me to put that there? Yes. I want to put these back. Okay. I'm going to put that one out though. Yeah, someone here is in their ego. Why are they in their ego so hard though? What's this karma? Because there's miracles coming in and sweet memories. And wait, who's holding on so tight over time? The spirit. I feel like this is addressing whoever it is in the comments, because I don't know specifically who it is, that whenever something comes up about a past relationship, the first thing they go is, I don't want that mofo back. That person's a piece of ish. Oh my gosh, they caused me so much pain. That means that you're still holding on to that pain, because you look on these, it says sweet memories, miracles, and holding on way too tight. Someone here is going, I must heal from this, but I don't want to look at it. And I don't want that person back. No one's saying that you want the person back in any way, shape or form. It's more to do, and I feel like, I don't know if the violet flame is covering someone, because I can see like a pinky kind of violet hue here. Kuan Yin may be present. But and you've got pink lotus fairy here as well with time for spirit. Someone here needs to be very vulnerable with parts of themselves. And this came up in my previous reading as well, talking about when something triggers you, asking yourself why it triggers you, and not just pointing your finger at the person who made you feel sad, because you've got to remember we co-create our experiences. So we were part of that. It didn't just happen to us. And I know some people don't like hearing that, but you are either the victim or you're not a victim. And you can't pick and choose when you're a victim and when you're not. If you feel like in the last relationship it was all the fault of the other person, what does that mean? That you're perfect? It's not me criticizing, it's me asking an actual question. I know that I'm not perfect, and I know that the last relationship that I had went absolutely tits up because of me and because of him. Not because it was just him and I'm the angel and I'm the victim. No. There's a need here for someone to let go of that, because if you really want miracles to come in, if that's something that you're really looking for, or blessings to come in, there's a need to be honest with parts of your past that it seems like someone is holding on. Why am I getting someone is holding on to, I don't know, there's something about a rendered result. I do feel like this is split into two. There's two energies coming through here. There is someone in the collective who feels like if they heal, then they'll be able to get this blessing. But they're looking at it as in some sort of like trade or some sort of transaction. If I heal this, then I will get that house. If I heal this, then I will get more money at my job. And it's an expectation. Once I have healed this part here and I've gone through it all, where's my money? Or where's my house? Or where's my whatever? Where's my romantic relationship? Give me. Rather than, like I said, if I heal this, I'll feel a lot better. I'll feel more balanced in myself. And then I can look into how my, is it raising my vibrations and focusing on self rather than what you can get from it. And also there is somebody here who is in a relationship, an open relationship, or somebody who is in a relationship that's open and the other person doesn't realize, that they wanted you, or they wanted someone in the collective to be their other half. Now, I don't know if they wanted you to be their mistress or mister, like on the side, or if they wanted to marry this person. Because it did say marriage coming up. Whether that is that they're married now or they wanted to marry you. But they've kind of lost hope of that happening. This person is giving me a little bit of Delulu energy in that there's a lot of root chakra going on. A lot of fire energy as well. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And you've also got that coming from friends and lovers as well. Lots and lots of red energy. And there's a lot of red scattered through here because look, you've also got red here on the apple. You've got red here for the heart. And you've got red here on my fair lady. Somebody here was ungrounded. Someone's very ungrounded. There may be a need to ground yourself more. Whoever this person is, it's almost like they don't want to take no for an answer. There is a cycle that's ended. Somebody is healing and moving on, or is needing to heal and move on. And this person from the past is a little bit obsessed. It's almost like, I'm not taking no for an answer. Maybe if I go to therapy and I heal this, this and this, they'll take me back. Maybe if I look at this part of myself, I'll work on it and then we can get back together. Or maybe then they'll want to be my side chick or my side man or my side whatever. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I'm getting from this as well, holding on way too tightly. I'll get those sweet memories. I'll get those miracles. But time for spirit. Spirit, the thing is, when this person stops and is actually present in their feelings and their thoughts and what their actions, how their actions created these consequences, they're realizing that that cycle has ended. There is no past returning. There's no past person returning. And that includes whether they were trying to get you back or you were trying to get them back. Yeah. Look, you've got aloha healing underneath and it's in reverse. An important end, a new beginning. It's not going to bring in a new beginning. It's old energy. People are exes for a reason. And the reason is usually that we have to learn something. There is some sort of karmic cycle or lesson that the universe wants us to know so that we can better ourselves, so that we can grow. And whether that's grow with that person or grow separately so that we meet other people. This person here, they're kind of being told, and I think they know, or you know, if this is you trying to get someone back, that this cycle has ended, and trying to bring it in is literally only, it's going to do the opposite. It's going to bring in more karmic cycles that you've already learned. You've already gone through this cycle. It's going to bring in pain. And it's going to bring in confusion because this song, maybe there's a song that brings in clarity, or there's a song that someone listens to and they're thinking of you or you're thinking of them. But Breaking Dawn is about clarity. It's about going through some sort of revelation. And when it's upside down, it's almost like willful ignorance. Someone is going through willful ignorance every time they think they know better than the divine, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that song, Listen to My Heart. I don't know the rest of it. It's an 80s film. Yeah, look, an 80s song. And you've got Breaking Dawn coming out again. This is also, I don't know, this person is being told to stop. They need to stop making new profiles. They need to block someone here. This person from the past, this person who has F-boy, F-girl, F-they energy. Yeah, clue solution. And then intoxication, distorted view, and overindulgence. They don't know how to move on. They don't know how to move on. They literally don't. I feel like there's been a disconnect between the two. Okay, because the thing is as well, this could be a twin flame connection. I'm not going to state that it is because not everyone believes in those. This could be a soulmate connection. And I do believe that you can have more than one soulmate in your life, and not all of them are romantic. Some of them are platonic. Some of them are family. Do you know what I mean? And that's the family you make or the family that you're born into. But there's something here with this person not wanting to, kind of like just being in denial of the truth. That you could have been the best thing in their life, but they chose to go down a messy route. And that was the lesson that they had to learn from the universe, from God, from Allah. And with distorted, with intoxication, distorted view, and overindulgence, and a clear solution in reverse. And then you have cleanup time. This energy's been cleansed from someone's aura. There may have been an attachment, but there isn't anymore, and they may be feeling this. And this is the reason why they may be trying to reach out in some way. Ghost people is in reverse. Clear solution. I'll take you. Duality is in reverse. And then you've got decisive focus, sacred action. They may have had an option at some point to you may have had a yeah with them, or like a situationship, or maybe it was an on-off kind of relationship. And I heard years ago for someone here, there may have been an opportunity for that to turn into something more serious, and they chose not to. Or they may have been too immature back then to be able to be an emotional provider, or somebody who is able to make a safe space for your needs, for your emotions, for you to express, and for them to express to you. Because you've got duality here, many meanings, and misunderstood or misunderstanding, and then decisive focus upside down. They purposely didn't make a choice, or someone here purposely didn't make a choice. It's not a misunderstanding. It's not like they were like, oh, I didn't know. They ran away from something. River of blessings, release constraints. Someone here is being told to release decisive focus. Someone here needs to focus on releasing the last bits. There's something about the way that you're thinking. This is for someone really specific. I don't know if someone is pining over an ex, or they're pining over someone that they see as their twin flame or as their high-level soulmate, but they're just not in they're not in connection with them, or that person's in another relationship. This is the energy of let go and let God, surrender to the divine. Stop waiting for somebody else, because this person is not making a decision right now, and you can't live your life on how somebody else does. You've got to live your life for yourself, because that person, if they are meant to come into your life, they will. If they are not meant to come into your life, somebody else better will. Okay, I keep looking at this candle down now. I don't know if you can see the pink hue coming off of this. This is very much to do with heart space. This is heart space release. That's right, candle. What else would you like to come out? Please and thank you. What else needs to come out on this? Oh, hello. Yeah, balance is in reverse. Power over difficulties is in reverse. Precognition, summoning power is in reverse. Somebody may be pushing against some sort of tower, some sort of realization, and it's not just coming from this person from the past. It may be somebody here in the collective as well. It may also be that there is opportunity for someone else to come through or come in, but if you are holding a candle to somebody who just wants to snuff it out, or somebody who doesn't even light themselves up at the moment because they don't know where they need to be, you're not allowing that space for someone else to come into your life, if that makes sense. Because I'm getting there's a lot of confusion coming from this person, whoever it is that's married or has a side piece or is in a open relationship, or the relationship is open and one person doesn't know, so this person could be cheating. I don't know. It's friends with benefits. This person wants to have friends with benefits with you, but the energy that I'm getting from them is that they want friends with benefits because they don't know how to navigate the deeper emotions that come with a vulnerable connection that isn't just about body on body. And that scares them. They know this. I feel like this person has very strong feelings towards you, feelings that they may have ignored or denied in the past. And that's why they end up going down this messy path, instead of actually coming into union with somebody who you could have balanced each other out. But at the same time, this is like this is a reminder to anyone here that is thinking about someone from the past and going, oh, maybe it could work. This person it's not that they're not for you. They are not on the same path. This person has a lot of things that they need to heal. And healing from heartache is here. They may be doing so, but right now they're doing so for the wrong reasons. They're not doing so because they want to feel better. They're doing so because they want to be able to prove that they're doing so. And that is completely different from going, I just want to better myself. And you've got here sacred breath and sound, life force and communication is upside down. This person still has issues with healing. Someone who you may have blocked them, or they may have blocked you when you started to stand in your own empowerment, or you started to find stability, or you started to connect into who you are, knowing thyself, your identity, what you like, what you don't like, so on and so forth. And this triggered something in them. It triggered them. It made them feel, I heard inferior or insecure, because your authenticity, you just being yourself or setting boundaries, it showed them where boundaries were lacking in their life, or it showed where inauthenticity was in what's the word? It was multiplying in their life. And they didn't like that you just being yourself was a mirror showing back at them the things that they needed to heal. Power over difficulty, reclaiming your power, is upside down. This person's very disempowered, even though they front that they're not. And you've got hostilities, conflict, and unrest. They don't want to come across as being hostile, but this person's energy is all over the place because you have Dead Peacock in reverse, which is talking about ego. With it being upright, it would be talking about an ego death, going through that kind of stripping away, stripping it back and bare down to who we are, what it is that we were holding so tightly, well, that was so precious to us, when we really realized that it was holding us back, or it was an illusion. Be that the friends that we had, the points of view that we had, the people that we associated with, the vibrations that we were allowing into our bodies through food, through TV, through interactions with others, and so on and so forth. But there's a lack of balance here. Okay, because you've got balance, stability, and standing firm in reverse. This is definitely a dual message, in that whoever this person is in the past, who is still with that lovely pictures, this person is still looking at pictures of someone here, but they're looking through a new profile rather than an old one. I feel like this is someone like you could have been friends with on Facebook, for example. And please don't put in the comments, I don't have Facebook, because it's obviously not for you. For those of you who have like multiple social media accounts and things like that, someone here was a friend or was connected in that way. I don't know how far back this is going, but they blocked you or you blocked them. And now if they want to see a picture of you or they want to see a video or something like that, it's almost like when you go on Facebook and you are not friends with that person, you can only see their profile picture and maybe the background picture that they've posted, and that's it. Maybe a quote here or there. You can't see anything more. And if you've blocked that person, you won't find them at all. And I feel like this person, either they are the blocker or they've been blocked, they've made a new profile so they can at least see your image. This person feels lost, but you're not their healer is what I'm hearing. This person is lacking stability. And you've got divine feminine. This person may make, there's something about blaming the feminine in you or blaming the feminine in them. Because you've got divine feminine in reverse with magnetic and receptive power. And then the garden paradise, which is giving me Adam and Eve. And, you know, when you think about the Bible, they say that, you know, it was Eve that took the apple and bit it. It was, you know, the lesser. And I don't say that judging. It's just as I'm reading the Bible at the moment because I'm interested, and then I want to read the Quran and so on and so forth. But in some of the copies of the Bible, they state that Eve was made from the rib. And in the older versions, correct me if I'm wrong, they say that she was made from a half a side, which would make her his equal. But that's not what it's stated as. Women are seen as lesser. That is just the way that the books are. And I'm getting here, whoever this person is, they may have very old traditional kind of perceptions on gender roles or gender norms within a relationship, what the feminine should be doing at home, and so on and so forth, in comparison to the masculine. They're very blocked when it comes to the divine feminine. This is something that they may be seeking therapy for, because I feel like this person has breakthroughs in what it is that they're healing, but they still have in the back of their mind, if I get to a certain point, I'll be able to get A, B, and C back from the collective. And you've got precognition, psychic ability, future vision, and it's in reverse. They're not seeing, they're literally looking through the lens of their ego. Or this is someone in the collective looking through the lens of their ego. Stop looking for the result, the end result, and be present with the experience, because it's reminding me of like when I used to work with children in daycares, in nurseries, and sometimes I'd be asked, you know, why hasn't this child produced this A, B, and C painting when we were doing painting on this day, and blah, blah, because that child was really enjoying the sensory, that came the sensory experience of putting their hands in paint and, you know, rubbing it on their fingers or tapping it or, you know, picking it up and rubbing it in their hands. And that's what they wanted to do during that activity rather than making a painting, because it's about the experience. It's what they're learning as they go through that. And we might not see from the outside what it is that they're learning, what's going on in that internal dialogue as they're putting their hands in, how that makes them feel. You know, does it make them feel safe? Does it make them feel excited? Is it something that the next time they come for painting, they may want to now express themselves, put their hands in it and then put it onto something else and transfer it? Are they going to change the schemas that they're learning through? We're not going to know that. So it's nothing to do with the end result. It's to do with the experience, what you're learning, what you're being present with. And this is the same for healing. It's not about the end result. It's not about in a year's time, I'm going to have my shit together, excuse my language, and I'm going to have this, this, and this. It's about being present and going, right now, I'm not okay. And I hurt in this area. I really need help with how I receive. I really need help with how I am open to love or to receiving compliments, or how I connect to the wounds that were created by my mother or my father or my grandmother. And being present with that and not thinking about what's going to happen in a year's time. The reason why I'm flitting between this person and then someone in the collective, it's not so much you, it's someone in the collective, is because I feel like there is still a joint wound here. It's much, much lesser in the collective than it is with whoever this person is from the past. But there is still something that is attaching this person to your energy or someone in the collective. And we need to figure out why, because we have summoning power in reverse: instinct, intellect, and control. Do you know what I'm getting from this? Is that the main thing that's coming out of this is someone here feels very unstable, or they feel unbalanced. And they don't know how to balance themselves because they're setting some sort of intention of how they've got to be balanced, rather than just going with the flow, surrendering to what it is that is stressing them out and going, okay, so this is what I need to look at. Just this part here, not everything altogether. It's like looking at a mountain and going, how am I going to climb that mountain, rather than where am I going to put my first step? Where am I going to put my second step? Where's my hand going to go? Where's my other hand going to go? That's the energy that's coming through. Okay. Now tell me about this person with these lovely pictures in reverse. I feel like this person is giving me the energy, right, of I keep referencing The Office, the American version, because I'm obsessed with that program. I love it. I've seen it so many times. It's my comfort. It's my comfort. What's the word? It's my self-soothing comfort thing that I do when I'm tired, or when I just want something in the background that's going to make me laugh and I don't really have to invest in it that much. And that's the reason why I'm always referencing The Office. I love it. It's like a child with their baby blanket. That's me with The Office. So in part of The Office, there's a part where Michael, the boss, he always rushes into relationships. He always tells them that he loves them within a couple of days. He's honestly like a child, really. And there's a bit where he is dating this woman. She's a real estate agent, and he sent her a Christmas card, which she came over to talk to him about, and she ends up dumping him over it, because in the Christmas card is a photograph of her with her ex-husband and their children when they went skiing, and he has superimposed his face onto the ex-husband as a joke, going, hey, we went on holiday. It's weird, they've been dating for a week or something, or 2 weeks. That's the energy that I'm getting here of someone. And I know that was a really long-winded way of saying it, but I'm getting the energy with this lovely pictures. You look at it that way, right? Look at that lovely woman, smiling, looking gorgeous, nice dress and all the rest of it. And he's looking at it going, what a gorgeous woman. Look at her figure, look at her hair, look at her smile. When it's this way, it's almost like, because I can't see your pictures anymore, the only thing I can do is take that profile pic and superimpose me into it. Because if this is someone from the past, even if you look at this person here with lovers and friends, right? This could have been a short fling that you had a long time ago. Or this could be, and this has come up before, this could be someone that was friend zoned and they feel like they were friend zoned, or they friend zoned you. Or it could have been breadcrumbing. It literally could have been a situationship, and they breadcrumbed and they breadcrumbed and they breadcrumbed. This person may have very limited photographs of you or of this person from the past. So they are creating new photographs where they superimpose themselves into the photograph. That's what it's giving me. It's giving me those. That's a bit sad. It's a bit weird as well. Sorry, but that's a bit, sorry, not sorry, that's a bit weird. Like, let go and let God, mate. What's meant to be is meant to be, and what's not is not. And if it's not meant to be, then it's a lesson. And once you learn it, it becomes a blessing, right? So let's see. Tell me more about this superimposed photograph. What's going on with this superimposed photograph? Disappointment in a friend or lover. Come now. And it says lover or friends up there. And then you've got secret admirer. This is someone who is fantasizing about having a fresh start with you or working with you. July, and you've got time to go out and have fun. This person may try and meet up with you in July, or they may have tried doing this last summer or in the summertime. Tell me more about this disappointment in a friend. It says here, do not be tempted to lower your standards, and then solid foundation, success with effort, and a chain of events that will affect your life, and it's upside down. You have someone here who seems to be quite imbalanced, and I don't know if that they're mentally imbalanced, and that's not a criticism because many people have mental health issues. It's when we're not medicating, or if we have to, or if we're not getting the support that we need. No one is an island, okay? When we are not getting the support, that is when imbalances come in, but I feel like there is a lot of imbalances in this person's life, and they are trying to turn it around, definitely, but and I keep saying this, they need to stop doing it because they think they're going to get something at the end. It's almost like stopping smoking and waiting to feel like you're not a smoker anymore. The minute you put that last cigarette out, you're not a smoker anymore. You shouldn't be waiting to feel some sort of change. And you've got here clouds, temporary problems. This person, I feel this person has a very the energy of, no, we're getting back together, or no, I will have this person, we will get married, or they will be my, my side piece, or whatever that is. That's going to happen, and I'm going to put all this effort in, and I'm going to show them, and blah 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 blah, because you have here solid foundation, success with effort. They feel like if they do this, they can show that they are balanced, that they have got a solid foundation, that they can come in with this new venture or new fresh start, and that you don't have to feel disappointed in them. All right, they are your secret admirer. Let's go out and have fun. They want to take you out in some way, but you're being told, do not be tempted to lower your standards, because it's not saying that this person is low vibrational. I'm not slagging this person off or criticizing them. Instead, this person is on their own journey. They are at a different stage in their life than you are. And if you were supposed to be together, you'd be together. Do you know what I mean? The universe, God, Allah, Vishnu brought this person into your life and you into their life at a specific point in your lives for a reason, to learn from each other, whatever that karmic cycle lesson was. And it seems that one has learned and the other one hasn't. But there is still some sort of wounding or trigger or something. It's almost like when you've got a cut and it's scabbing over, and then if it gets caught on a shirt or something and it opens it back up again, right? It's almost like this person, your wound or someone's wound here is almost completely healed. There's just a teeny tiny bit there, but it's still attaching to this person. They were properly up in someone's energy, and I feel like they're kind of like on the outside now. Something's been severed, but not completely. That's what I'm getting. Because if this person isn't on your mind anymore, they're still energetically attached in some way. And then they might ping back into your brain because that person's thinking about you. Success assured with good plans and hard work. This person doesn't want to give up. Tell me about this person. Tell me more about this person. And you've got great and good fortune in reverse. Great and good fortune in reverse. Be careful, because, and I feel the reason why with do not be tempted to lower your standards, this person is going to try and woo you, or they're going to try and impress someone here, and they're doing it because they do want to better themselves. And I don't know why I have to keep repeating this, and I feel it's because someone here may fall into that trap. They may fall back into that cycle with this person and think, do you know what? They've worked on themselves. They've worked on all these things. They're bettering themselves. It's going to be fine this time. I can be my authentic self. You can. And it's not that it won't be okay for a certain amount of time, but this person still has a lot of healing to do. And even when they're completely healed, their life purpose will be called away from you. Everyone has their own life purpose. Not everyone has a twin flame. Everyone has soulmates, because soulmates are not just about love, like I said before. But this person isn't your person and you aren't theirs. Not in that way. And that's something they won't let go of. Because this person is either still married, or they're running away from commitment in some way. And it's just messy. I'm getting messy energy here. Messy energy. July may be important. If you're in July now, because remember my readings are timeless, they could be coming towards you quite soon. And if not, if you're watching this as I post this, something in July is going to happen. Some sort of solid foundation, success with effort. I feel like someone will be coming in to help, or by the time it comes to July, there's going to be some sort of solid foundations when it comes to, I heard mental health and career. I heard career health. There's new creations, new creative ideas, new ventures, and fresh start, and time to go out and have fun. Someone's going to be celebrating over something. And this person's going to try and come in then. They're going to try and come in then. Because it says here a period of ill health or depression in this upside down. So they may be hiding this. They may be hiding their mental health issues. And look, I turned these cards over, and the one right underneath is about Saturn. And it says Saturn is associated with life lessons and limitations. Its placement can help to pinpoint what you need to learn in order to improve your life. This is what this person's going through, but this may also be a message for you. And again, I'm not criticizing anyone that is going through that, okay? Because, you know, this thing we call life is long. It's a marathon. It's not a race. It's not a sprint. It's not, you know, who can heal first. And I know that, look, I'm 40 years old. I'm going to be 41 this year. And I thought when I was about 21, I had it in my head that by the time I was a certain age, I would be married. By a certain age, I'd have children. By a certain age, I'd have my own house and this and that. And I'd be driving a car and rah. Listen, I'm 41. I'm not married. I was engaged, but I'm not married. I don't have children. And now I don't want kids. I don't have my own house. At the moment, I'm living in my mum's, you know, bless her. And so on and so forth. And at one point, I used to kind of like shame myself and go, oh my gosh, I can't believe that you haven't got this, this, and this. What a failure, blah, 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 blah. And it's only been in the last, let's say, 5 years or the last 4 years or even less that I've gone, no, I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. I'm supposed to be single at this age. I'm supposed to be saving so that I can move into my own home. I have always lived with other people, always. From when I moved out when I was 18, up until about 8-9 months ago, I have always lived with someone else, be that a boyfriend, a partner, friends, work colleagues. I get to live by myself for the first time. I get to have my own place. I get to really set my identity. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. So anyone here that is beating themselves up going, well, I'm supposed to have all of this together and maybe I should go back with that person because at least then we can get a house together. But don't be tempted to lower your standards. And I think that's what that means when it comes to this. Do not settle because you're worried that you will never get, because you will always be provided for. The universe, God, Allah will always provide you with exactly what you need when you need it. So don't be tempted to lower your standards for something that may be a little bit familiar, but is super dysfunctional and isn't something that's going to give you the wedding bells. Because this person may look at you and be like, I want to marry this person. But it's not going to be an equal partnership. That is what's coming out, because this person isn't ready for an equal partnership. They need to find that within themselves before they can look for that outside. And that also goes for collective, for those that it resonates with, okay? Look, new job or career is coming out, and pay attention to your health. There's a need to, I feel like things are about to speed up. This year is going to be really busy for someone. Really busy. So make sure that the time that you have, that is your rest time, your spare time, as people put, you know, make sure that you are taking time to nurture yourself, that you're not going, right, I need to clean the house and I need to do the laundry and I need to go and do this, and this. And before you know it, your day off is finished and all you did was work, but at home. Make sure that you're taking time to walk in nature if you can. And if you drive, that you're driving to the nearest green space, just going and touching grass, sitting by a tree. And if you can't do that, that you're at least going to the end of the road where those bushes are or that hedge is and just leaning on it for a moment and grounding yourself. There's a need to ground. It says take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. But that's upside down. I feel like somebody's going to know There's a knowing. Someone knows that this is coming. And you're being told not to invest. Just don't invest in this. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Successful outcome to your problems. And then you've got someone you know is undependable. Undependable doesn't sound right. Isn't it independable? Neither of those sound right. In either ways, you can't depend on them and they're insincere. Hard work ahead. This may be, whoever this person is may come in and wish to offer. It's like a collaboration, but with money as well. Because you've got a path with money is waiting for you to find it. Why does this person want to come in now, though? Why do they want to come in now? For what reason? If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul, but this is upside down. All right, and I'm not going to show you the back because it's the naked lady. But with it being upside down, if you could do anything, what would it be? This is, I feel like this person's very focused on something. It's almost like they always get what they want. And I mean that more to do when it comes to if they're in the club and they want to go and chat someone up, you know, or they want to go and flirt with someone, they always get what they want. And they do it from, it's the energy of the song Blurred Lines by Robin Thicke. When that came out, I was like, yuck, why is this so popular? But Blurred Lines, you know you want me, even though you're saying no. You know, I'll give you loads of alcohol and then you'll do what I say. That's the energy that's coming through. Yeah, if you don't know the song by Robin Thicke, Blurred Lines, go and listen to it because they were using that on adverts for like, I can't remember, it was like those radio pod things. They look like a big pill and they were advertising. They were like, this is such a good song. And then people were like, no, it's not. Listen to it. This is talking about not listening to consent, not giving or getting consent. It's ignoring people's boundaries when they are already slightly vulnerable because they've been drinking and more or less just saying, you know, you want me, I'm going to take what I want. Yuck. That's the energy that I'm getting from this person. And that's what I mean by this person has to go on their own journey. They are not for you. This person is very body on body energy. They're the type of person that will go out to the club because they want to have that one night stand. And I'm not judging. At the end of the day, it's your own body and how you share your sacred energy is up to you. That is just not my cup of tea. Yeah. Okay. Anything else that wants to come out about this person? Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Come now. This is definitely a past relationship in some capacity. Be that a situationship, be that a summer fling, be that somebody that you kind of like expressed your emotions to, and they were like, no, it's not like that, man. It's just, you know, it's just a booty call. But this person was literally lying to themselves. Because this person does feel some type of way. But at the same time, they're still on the same path of just wanting body on body. But you're being told to just let go of that energy. Let go of that energy. Someone here may want to do a cord removal or an energy release. Or may want to do some journaling and writing down how they felt about this person. Especially if this is bringing up past wounds. Because there's something there that needs to be released. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. This person coming forward, just because this person in the past let you down or breadcrumbed you or whatever that may be, and they're coming forward going, I've actually worked really hard on myself and I did this for you. This person, you don't have any obligation to go, okay, let's carry on. And you don't have to feel guilty that somebody else is feeling bad for decisions they made in the past that hurt you. You know, there's this thing with forgiveness as well. This person, if they come forward in July, it may actually be what is the universe needs for you as an opportunity for closure. That will only be for specific people, because some people don't need that. They may have already got their closure, or they're near the end of that closure, because you still have that little bit of a connection still there, energetic connection there. Because it says sacred union here. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Someone here felt like that person was their twin flame. That is why I was picking up twin flame or soulmate near the start of this reading. there may have been, and I don't know who this is for, this I had a select few, they may have pretended to be a twin flame to get some jiggy. Be aware of that. The past is now behind you. This is all about past. Release it and embrace new possibilities. Thank you. A new path is now available for you, to you. Follow it with faith. Come. I love that. Anything else that wants to come out? And it says the last one, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. You're getting a blessing, you guys. You're literally getting a blessing. And I love that we've had angel wings on 2 of them. So this may be asking you to look out for feathers or white birds. You've got angels around you. Okay, that one's a sexy one. I can't show you that. And another angel. Wow. Okay. This is good. I heard karmic release or releasing a karmic. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely, because you've got the devil card coming out. And again, this is very spicy. Some naked people on there in an embrace. So I'm just going to show you that bit and no more. But this is the devil card. This is the 10th house. This is about, this could be to do with work-based. This has come up before. I don't know if somebody is going to try and deposit money into your account or into your PayPal. This person is going to try and love bomb in some way. They don't, the thing is as well, as I've said it before, like that person's going to love bomb you and they're doing this and they're doing that. This person, I don't think that they are aware of how manipulative they can be. Some people gaslight and they don't even realize they're doing it. Seriously, my ex used to gaslight me and then he'd be like, what does that even mean? Seriously, but he was on the autistic spectrum and he had ADHD. And he was like, what does that even mean? And I was like, Google it. And he was like, I don't do that. And I was like, you do that. And I had to explain to him. And he was like, okay, maybe I do that. But then he'd still do it even after he realized. That's the energy I'm getting of someone here. This person either doesn't understand that they are gaslighting, or, and this is where the flip side is, they're fully aware, but they use weaponized incompetence. And that's maybe what they did in past relationships. They may have done that in the past in your relationship. But here with the devil in reverse, there's something here about how forgiveness, whether that is for yourself and the energy that you put into that relationship, into the worry about that person, or trying to form a relationship with that person, and it was just very much the runner and the chaser kind of relationship, or whether it's forgiving that person altogether. It's really, that's your learning, that's your learning and healing path, and it's up to you how you do that. But that may be what Spirit is asking for you to do so that you can release that last twine. Can you see that vine? That's almost like what it is that's attached to someone here, or to their aura that's connecting themselves to this lover and friends person. Oh, sorry, just saw butt. Woo, very juicy bum as well. Woo. Okay, so let's have a look. You've got here 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is the energy of patting yourself on the back for how far you have come, in how much you've invested in yourself and your stability, because you've got the 7 of Pentacles here, pregnant, ready to give birth to something new. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles underneath. This is investing in yourself, taking time, especially with the Devil card in reverse, to release what isn't for you. And then you have the 4th house. The 4th house is about stability. It's about identity, growth. The 4th house is also to do with family. So this could be someone that you saw yourself having a family with, or this is somebody that you share a child with, for example. That will be for a very small amount. I don't feel like that resonates for many. But I do feel like there is a release with the sacral chakra as well when it comes to this cycle completely ending. Because sacred union being here, honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. It's letting me know that something better is coming in. And it may be after July for someone here. For some, it will be a lot sooner. But for some, it is after. Now, I want to address what someone commented on like some of my videos before. And they were like, you know, when it comes to timing, first you say September, then you say December, then you say this, and then you say that. Please remember, this is not a personal reading. And that the parts that don't resonate for you are going to resonate for someone else. And if in one video it says December and another one it says April, that's because they're for 2 different people. Time is not linear. It's only that we place in a linear way, if that makes sense. If April resonates for you but December doesn't, it means that December isn't for you, it's for someone else. I'm picking up on many, many, many different energies. And even though this corner of the collective is going through very similar things, we're all unique in our own path. And the timing for each of us is not going to be exactly the same. When I follow the twin flame journey, when I meet my twin flame, it's not going to be the exact same day and month that you meet yours. If you're following the same, we may be months apart. You may find yours, and then I don't know, 9 months later I find mine. That is just because our paths are not exactly the same. If they were exactly the same, you would be my twin flame and we'd be walking it together. Does that make sense? So I get that some people are like, why is the timing off? Why do you keep changing the timing? I'm not changing it. I am literally just a channel, and the messages aren't coming from me. Unless I say, this is my opinion, then it's not coming from me. It's literally coming from divine source. And whoever needs to hear it and it resonates with is who needs to hear it. And again, if it doesn't resonate, that's absolutely fine. It will resonate for someone else. But here with this stability, there is stability in the Knight of Chalices. The universe is letting you know that this person from the past, I don't feel like it's a test. It may be, but I'm not really getting that it's a test. It's more that this is the last bit of a cycle that needs to be removed. Because when we move out the energy of old that we no longer need, it makes space for the energy that we do want to come in. And can you imagine if the person, people, energy, job opportunities, whatever it is that's coming in as a blessing in July or around summertime, if that comes in before we have dealt or healed any wounds that we have that are connected to how we give or receive love, how we give or receive abundance, how we think about ourselves, how that would affect the blessings coming in, we might miss it. And it doesn't mean that you won't get that blessing again. It just means that that blessing would be pushed further and further back because we still haven't finished that karmic cycle. Or it could literally be that we accept it, but then because we have a wound of overgiving, we give it away to everyone else rather than keeping it for ourselves. So yes, I get it. I get with people going on about timing, but timing isn't important. And that's the whole thing. This is the whole reading has come up, is about how it's not about the rendered result. It's not about what you get in a specific time. It's what you pour into yourself in present time that will give you that blessing. Okay? Time is not important. If you are always worrying about and wondering about what's coming in the future, you will constantly be missing the present, and you'll be missing present opportunities to connect with others, to create new people that come in to be soul family, new opportunities to grow, to, experience different spiritual, paths and things that you can connect to. If you're always worrying about getting to a certain goal that's off in the far distance, Whoop. That one went right over. I know, Candle. And you've got here the Prince of Chalices. It's the Princess of Chalices. It's the Page of Chalices. This is an offering. And then you've got the Ten of Cups. This right now is an offering to yourself. An offering to yourself. Because someone here is, they're resisting something. Someone is resisting something. Or someone is in their ego when they think of this person from the past. And I'm not criticizing, because we all have an ego. We all do. And we all sometimes think back and go, what an asshole. Or, excuse my language, or what a blah, 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 blah. But if you sit there for too long, it will pull you back into past energy. And it's not saying that you should ignore your emotions, because you shouldn't. But it's questioning yourself, why do I feel like that? Why is it when I think of that person, I'm not neutral? Why do I feel this, and this when I think about my ex? Or why do I feel this, and this when I think about that person from 10 years ago? Why is it still affecting me? What part of me is it still affecting? Is it my mental body, my emotional body, my physical body? When I think about them, does it make me feel sick? Does my back start hurting? Whatever that may be. The more that you are curious in asking yourself why, rather than shaming yourself, the more you will figure out where that wound is and how it is that you let go. Okay, how would you like the collective to let go when it comes to this energy? Three of Pentacles, don't invest in it. Don't invest in conflict. It's conflicting words, because one of these cards came out and it was, what it said was really true. Which one was it? It was talking about how what we think and feel is what we bring into our life. This one, stop focusing on energy your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So if we're always thinking and dreaming and imagining about this person from the past and how much they hurt us and how much they done us wrong and how angry we still feel about it or vexed or whatever that is, it literally is what we are calling back. I'm not saying that you should not value how you feel, but you should question why you still feel like that over time passing. And it can be fresh. It can be fresh out of the box, like it happened 6 months ago. Or it may be that it happened 6 years ago, but there's still that dagger in your heart. So you have to question why you feel like that. All right. So you've got here with the collaboration here, and then you've got Ace of Chalices. I feel like this person, I don't feel like there's any spell work going on with this person, because sometimes my readings do pick up on that. I don't feel like there's anything like that going on with this person. I do feel that this person thinks about you or someone in the collective obsessively. They think about you a lot. I mean, to the point that they are trying to find photographs, and when they can only find one picture, they're literally taking that picture and photoshopping themselves next to it. This person is a little bit like, think of like the films Twilight, and you know that people then make what's it called? Fan something, and they make their own stories about the characters because they're obsessed with the characters, and they're like, yes, and then Edward, he said to Bella, and he picked her up and swung her around, and then she could fly as well, and blah blah blah. Whatever that may be, right? This person is giving me that energy of being a little bit in their own fantasy land, just a little bit. They daydream or fantasize about being in a stable relationship, in a relationship where they can just go grocery shopping, or they can lay in bed with you, or this or that, or blah blah blah. But this person still is in the energy of drama, or in the energy of tit for tat, or if that person makes them annoyed, they will have road rage or stuff like that. So I heard they want a simpler life, or they want all those things, but they want to get from A to B like that. They don't want to do the hard work in the middle. And if they keep thinking of someone in the collective, this is the reason why there may still be that wounding, because deep down somewhere here, there's still a space for them, and that space needs to be filled in with love for yourself. Okay. I heard someone needs to do a return to sender, and it's not so much about spell work as it is about energy that keeps reaching out for you. Someone needs to do they need to do a cord removal, and if you want me to, I can place a cord removal underneath. I might do that. I might put a cord removal underneath and an energy or aura cleansing underneath. They're not mine, they're by a different content creator, but he's awesome and they're very, very effective. He uses a lot of angelic energies, so if that's something that you're comfortable with, you will find those links down below. I think I should stop the reading here, because it seems to be just going around in a circle now. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. Please know that if anyone reaches out to you in the comment sections pretending to be me, you'll know if they are hustling or if they're scammers, because the handle will say Bronwen's Cove Tarot. It will not say 11, the Cove 111, which is my handle, the Cove 111. If you go onto the North Star Tarot and anyone tries to reach out to you pretending to be me, you will know they're not me, because my handle is ShineBright222 over there. So if you see that, just block and report them. I would really, really appreciate that. Please know that I am still raising money for, there's a GoFundMe link that I have down below that is for the Loku's Dog and Cat Care, which is a shelter based in the eastern coast of Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka does not have many shelters, and the ones that are there, they are run solely by donations. The one in the east coast of Sri Lanka is the only one in the east coast. The nearest hospital or actual vet, is mainland, which is hours and hours away. If an animal gets hit by a car, and Connie, who runs this shelter, is able to find them, she will pay for the transport of this animal to go to the nearest vets. If it passes away on the way, she still has to pay for that transport. And the sad thing is that a lot of street dogs, they live under the rafters of houses. They sleep on beaches. They will, go and eat the trash. A lot of the locals there will give them rice, will give them a little bit of food, but they won't take them in. They don't get stroked and cared for and get the affection that they need. If they need, if they've got a gammy eye or they get hit by a car, they're left. They're literally left either to die or to heal by themselves, and a lot of them have deformities. Now, Connie has been doing this job, this running this shelter for decades, and she also helps to fund. It's almost like training courses or sponsored courses for those who do wish to take these animals in, which are far and few between, but the ones that do, she pays for any vet bills that they need, medication they need, food they need, toys they need, and also educates the community on how to care, like welfare for animals. But she does this for the love, for the absolute love. So I am asking that while we're still in the season of love, because we've just had, Valentine's Day, and even if you watch this later on, if the GoFundMe is closed by the time that you see this, please reach out to me if you would like to fund, because this is an ongoing thing. She's constantly needing, medical things and sleeping mats for the dogs, toys. They don't have a lot of toys, and she has 150 street dogs, 150 in her care, and she has 50 street cats. I mean, that's amazing, and it only grows. There's only a certain amount of money that amount of animals that they can take in, but somebody else that I know, when they were out in Sri Lanka, found a puppy. They found a little baby puppy that was full of mange and was full of worms and was starving, and they took her in. And the person that I know was like, look, I'll fund her, I'll sponsor that dog, just that one dog, so that you can get the medical needs that you need for it, and blah, 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 blah. So they will take them in even when they don't have the space. If you can put a little bit of money towards a GoFundMe, even if it's $1, $5, £10, whatever you can afford. If you're feeling really generous and you want to give 100, perfect. If you can't afford anything but to share, please share the GoFundMe. Share it with everybody that you know, especially those who have a special place in their hearts for animals, especially ones that don't get the support that they need, because the rupee to the American dollar and to the English pound is doubled. So whatever you give will be doubled, which means it will go a lot further. We started off with the aim of just trying to raise 400, and we have got to 1,662. And I cannot believe how awesome you guys are. I'm trying to get to the goal of 2,500. If we can do that, that doubles. That's like 5,000 rupees. Or £500 doubled. That's more or less what it would be, and that would be such it would give so many resources, or give the opportunities for them to have those resources to help more animals, to take more animals in. If you can do that, that would be so awesome. If you could share it, even better. I love you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye.